Alright, Guardians, welcome back. I'm pretty sure this guy has prismatic on him. I just saw it on Radiant, I think. Prismatic. Prismatic. I'm the only one without prismatic. I have not bought the expansion. I don't really plan to.
Nothing to worry
And
about.
it just seems like, yeah, they've been ramping up the damage output on the enemies in this game. I've noticed. I don't think that's actually anything that anyone's ever actually discussed, but it just feels like even at a tier 9 resilience with Assassin's Cowl and spamming my blades for the regen, it just doesn't feel like enough. And I don't know what it is, if it's like if it's scaled based upon who I'm playing with, because it's not consistent either. Some games I play, and it's like, we can get through it pretty darn easily without too many problems. Other ones, it's like, it's just been a full struggle. Like, I'll get freaking nuked by, a low-level mob like this guy, while I fucking just cross-map my shit with a sniper, and I'll be dead. Literally in just 2 shots. And, yeah, and I don't want to call shenanigans, but I look at the people I'm playing with, and they have prismatic, and I don't, and it's like, I don't know if the game is ramping against it. You know how, like, at battle levels, when you're like, when you're in nightfalls and shit like that, how like they cap you based upon what your power levels are, what the current state of the season is. And then the other thing too is that next episode, next episode they already said that they're going to raise the power level by 10 points. And like, so we're back to power creep, and I'm pretty sure this is how they're going to justify it, by basically having enemies output twice as much, twice as much damage. I mean, yeah, I don't really know, and I laugh because I'm actually kind of, I'm breaking a sweat here, horrifically saying, and I focus on just PvE at the casual level, which is strikes, excuse me, Vanguard operations and controls. I don't go for, nightfalls of varying levels or anything else like that, raids or dungeons. And I'm looking for just a quick little drop in, get something done, earn some strength coins, whatever, and be satisfied with my experience. It's like when I used to go to the gym when I was in weight training in college. I was going for firmness and fitness. I wasn't going for I didn't want to bulk up. I wasn't trying to cut my body fat down to a certain percentage or anything like that. I wasn't competing with myself or with anybody else. I was just doing the course, taking the class specifically, to get the physical education credits and units that I needed for my college degree, and get some training in, get some fitness in, and that's all it was. And it was rare that I left the class feeling like I just did nothing but break my ass for virtually no gains. Because that's what people struggle with all things in life that they're trying to do. They're in there putting in this maximum effort. They're working smart. They're working hard, and there doesn't seem to be any net value to it, other than the fact that you probably made someone a couple of $100,000 in your resource effort, but you're going to see maybe 50 of it. It's pretty damn fucking pathetic, and when you go to play games, it shouldn't feel like your workplace. Your games shouldn't feel like a hard day at the gym, or a shit day at the office. Your games should be the escape from that. The competitive, challenging nature that the 2% mouthpieces out there on YouTube going on and on about how the game is too light and it's too easy and you can blast through content in an afternoon. I know at least a half a dozen people who can read a Stephen King novel in less than a couple days. Okay? And that's not like they're, foregoing all other responsibilities. They're just that fast to read. And they retain what they read. It's like they don't complain about, well, that book could have been longer. That writing could have been more challenging or anything like that. They're satisfied and they go on to the next story. So I don't understand what it is with gamer culture that, we bitch and complain about, lack of content. We bitch and complain about ease of challenge. Well, Bungie's listening, and now they're just going to make it more difficult for the rest of us out there who aren't, those 2 to 4% players who are, looking at this like fucking Mount Everest. Mount Everest is covered with people who thought they were the best. Um, so keep that in mind next time you feel like the game's too easy for you. Take that win, take that W, and pocket that, because every now and then Bungie will throw a curve at your ass and make it so that if you're not playing the game they want you to play, you're going to get punished for it, and that's just kind of that. That's kind of sad. So yeah, that's kind of all just a quick rant. I want to say thanks for stopping by and hearing me out. Until next time, play nice, be well, I guess.